it's Pastor Darcie. Recently I wrote an article in the Quarterly Journal about Advent wreaths and and how important it is to have an Advent wreath in the home for a time of reflection, maybe something to light at the dinner table or during your own personal quiet time. And so we are making 2 Advent wreaths at our church so that you can have an Advent wreath at home. Other options are you can also purchase Advent wreaths off of Amazon or just Google Advent wreaths and you'll be able to find Advent wreaths. But if you would like to make one, this is a fairly simple one to make, and most people have a lot of these pieces at home. This is a very friendly Advent wreath for children and for maybe people with dementia, as there's not open flames. It is battery-powered tea lights. And so let's jump into this one, and I will show you how to make it, okay? So, first you're going to start with a paper plate. So this one that I made, I found that it is actually easier if you buy one of those cheaper paper plates, because it's easier to cut the hole in it because it's flimsier. But today, what I had at my house was a Chinette plate. So it's a little bit thicker. So I just get a smaller circle. This is a mug that I found in David's office, actually. And place the mug in the center of your plate and trace all the way around the mug, so that, or whatever smaller circle that you have. See, look at that. I'm gonna have to do the dishes now. Okay, once you have your circle in the middle, you're going to take your scissors and just cut it out, okay? Now, because we are on YouTube, the magic of YouTube, I have my already cut out plate right here. Depending on how detailed you want to get with the tissue paper part of this, you might want to take your green marker and just color in your plate if you end up being a little more sparse with your tissue paper, and that way you won't see any white underneath it. So you can color all around. Then next, you're going to get your tissue paper. I've cut mine into just little squares. You can see they're probably about 2 to 3 inches wide. Now on this one that I made, I have different colors of tissue paper because I wanted it to look a little more dynamic, and you can do that, or you can just use all of the same color. There's 2 ways of doing this. You can put it like around a marker or a pencil, like that. And scrunch it all around. Take your glue, and since it's a paper plate, Elmer's glue is fine. And put a big dot of glue right on the bottom. My glue is kind of stuck. Okay. Another way you can do it is you don't even have to use the marker. You can just kind of scrunch it up. Put a dot of glue on the bottom. And attach it to the plate, and it's gonna stick. So work all the way around. Then I wanted to add a little bit of color, so I put some berries on there, and those are just little pom-pom balls. And again, you just put some glue on them, and I put 3 together. But again, berries come in all different shapes and sizes. So you make your decision. Okay, once you have done your tissue paper and berries, if you decide, all around, you're gonna need your candles. So I believe you can find these at Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, any of those locations, and of course Amazon. So anyway, we use this Advent wreath with all of our children's programming at church, because we can't have open flames in the nursery. That's frowned upon. So So I have a Sharpie, a blue Sharpie. The colors for Advent that we use at Newnan Presbyterian Church are 4 blue candles and 1 white candle. And the white candle is the Christ candle in the middle. So I have a blue Sharpie. Oops, just trying to jump out of my hands. And I just take the blue Sharpie and color all the way around the candle, just like that. And it creates a nice blue candle, just like that, all the way around. Okay? And then of course, you want to leave your 1 white candle for the Christ candle. And then, as you're having your time of reflection at your home, or maybe you're at dinner time, you can light a candle for each week leading up to Christmas. And so the very first week is the last Sunday in November is when you will light the first candle, leading up to Christmas Eve when we light the Christ candle. Oh, my Christ, oh, that's because I haven't pulled out the little tab at the bottom. There we go. There we go. And so Christmas Eve, you light the Christ candle, and then you will have a completely lit Advent wreath. So we hope that lighting the Advent wreath will become a tradition in your home as well. You can also check out another video where we used actual taper candles. That will be an open flame though, but we do have Advent wreaths in the back of the narthex if you want to make the Advent wreath with the taper candles. This Advent wreath is one that you can just find most of these things in your own home to make, but if you have a hard time finding any of these items, please let me know. We have some extras in the children's closet. So thank you.